I'd love your calls on this first. Is it right to keep kids indoors to protect them from a buzzard, which is going like a die? There we are. That's it, poised to strike right there. 0207 862 2222. Tell us what you think. Buzzard is called Brenda and has been apparently terrorising a primary school in north-east London since Easter. And the kids have been told they're now banned from playing outside during break times. The head teacher of Dame Tipping Primary School, Stella McCarthy, can tell us more. Hi, Stella. So, I'm sorry about, it seems like a bit of a bother, all this.
It does. It's a very unusual situation.
And has the buzzard actually attacked any of the children?
Not the children, no, I'm very glad to say, but it did attack some neighbours to the school and some of the local community.
OK, and what, seriously, did it go and claw their heads or peck their eyes?
It did claw a couple of people's heads, yes.
Yes, OK. So you can't take the chance, I'm guessing, with primary school children?
Exactly. We once we knew that it had been hurting people in the area, we had to make a quick decision as to what to do. So we contacted the local council and some bird organisations, including the RSPCA, to find out what we could actually do. And we were told that obviously because buzzards are protected in the UK, there was nothing we could do to actually move the bird on at all.
Right. You can't. OK, you can't shoo it. Is it out? Would it be out there now then if you went out?
We haven't actually seen it today, but it's one of those things that you can go out there thinking the sky is clear, then all of a sudden you hear it actually coming in and you hear the squawk of it. And obviously once it is coming forward, it's a very fast bird.
Yeah. Are the children actually at risk, do you think?
We believe that they could be, yes, because we've spoken to lots of experts and they have said that once a bird is acting like this, it could strike at anybody. What we did do is we tried taking the children out to different areas around the school, and each time it did actually end up swooping down towards us, even under a canopy on the side of the school. So we did decide that in this area it wasn't safe to take the children outside, but we are lucky we are part of a trust and we're very supported by them, and we've been able to take our children in a minibus daily to a local school, to a secondary school where the children had other outdoor experiences, such as visiting that school's farm and things like that. So they have been out, they've not been totally indoors the whole time.
What if there might be somebody watching TV who says, look, back in the day, back in the 70s, where maybe, you know, I went to school, you might have done as well. The idea that you might be attacked by a buzzard during playtime would actually add to the experience of the school day. And it's very unlikely anyone's going to be seriously hurt. Isn't it part of life that the kids should be used to dodging this bird?
Generally, yes. The area that we're in, the school has been here for 300 years. I've been here for 3. We've never experienced any bird acting in this particular way. So it is worrying. And the fact that if it did actually strike at child, the amount of injury that it could cause, having seen one of the local residents' heads and how much that had been cut. So it was a safeguarding issue that we really had to look at, and we didn't take any decisions lightly.
OK, well, Stella, thank you.
Otherwise.
Can I just ask you a question?
Oh, go on, Wilfred, yeah.
Yeah, those pictures behind you, the birds, were they drawn by the children or what?
They were. We've turned the buzzard experience into a lifetime learning experience for the children. So they've been
The artistic
very good, very good. Not copied, I hope. That's very, very good. Brilliant, Stella. Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. I don't know. I don't know whether. I think. OK, I would clearly, if I was a head teacher at a primary school, I'd lose my job straight away, because I would send them out double the break time.
You would send them out?
Of course you would.
I'd shoot the bird.
Oh, no! No,
But,
that
you
would
know,
be
you-
against the
you-
law. Be against the law.
I don't know why they
But where are
can't
you on
just-
this?
Well, look, play is absolutely essential. It is so important for children's well-being and mental health, you know, their development. And so, and being in the outdoors, not being stuck in a hall playing. So, like, it is just so important. And I'm like, why can't they just capture this bird, get an expert out and capture it? But yeah, I think it's really, really sad. I think it's detrimental to the children that they're not getting to play.
So you would say that you send them out normal break time, just say, look, be aware the buzzard may swoop. If it swoops, duck.
I don't know. I think I would say, I mean, look, you've got to safeguard the children. So I'm trying to think. Like,
But what does that mean, safeguard? Safeguarding them means what? Keeping them inside eating Pringles?
Well, no, exactly. I'm not happy about that option either. No, I think ultimately, because there was the other one, wasn't there? Bomber Harris.
Well, the hawk, yeah.
And they eventually
That was
did
only
catch.
attacking bald men, and
Yeah,
for some reason
and
people didn't
joggers.
care about them.
But they need to capture the bird. They
These
need
birds
to
are holding
to
people
get someone-
prisoner. Crazy.
Birds were here first. Tim in Merseyside, hi.
Hi there.
Is the school doing the right thing
I'm
by
a-
saying no playing outside? We've got a buzzard.
No, let the children play outside. Buzzards prey. They're birds of prey. They prey on smaller birds or they prey on small mammals. They don't prey on children. Let the kids play outside.
No. I
If
think what
that's
they
what the
I would
real
say
thing-
what they're probably worried about, and the word safeguarding, of course, raises alarm bells north, south, east and west, but it's the idea that a child might have one of its eyes removed
Yeah.
by a fang.
No, it won't. It's a buzzard. It's
Well,
a
I
bird
think
of
it's
prey.
unlikely, yeah.
And that's the thing.
It's very unlikely, yeah.
It's balancing up the cost of it, isn't it? Like these children, you know, being stuck indoors. And again, we know that play is so powerful for them and so
Just
important.
get rid of the problem. You see, all of this nonsense.
Shooting the bird is...
But get rid of the problem, but you can't then have this debate, health and safety.
It's going to prey on kids. It isn't.
Tim,
They prey on smaller
there we are.
birds.
The
on
idea
small
that the
mammals.
solution to any problem is to shoot it, Wilfred.
Well, to get rid of the problem, you know, health and safety.
This is like the Fawlty
inspectors-
Towers episode that we're talking about later on. Where
That's right, I
they
did the
say,
same
we're
thing.
going to get rid of the
Go
rat, you
Yeah.
know. Thank you, Tim. John in Dorset, do you think the school's doing the right thing, stopping the playtime?
Well, it might be a good idea because I got attacked by a buzzard just only 2 weeks ago. I'm a full-grown man, and it got hold of my ear and tore a piece out of it.
Oh.
OK,
So-
came in sideways.
It did. It came from the back of me.
Wow.
Now, on the golf course, you know, when you protect your golf clubs, you protect them with like teddy bears and tiger heads and things. I don't know whether it thought it was trying to get hold of one of those, but it got me.
And was it the beak that took your ear or the claws?
No, it was the claw.
And the claw is serious. I mean, I'm veering the other way now. You would definitely keep these kids out of the playground, would you, John?
Well, it's better to do that than rather than that man that said they don't prey on people. But okay, he may be right. Maybe they don't, but they certainly don't prey on big male men like me. But it got hold of my ear and took a piece out of it. It didn't take a piece. Well, it did. It ripped part of my ear.
Right.
Now, it could easily do that to a child's eye, couldn't it?
Would you
Maybe
shoot
the
it,
children
John?
should wear glasses or something in the school.
I want to find out, would you shoot it, John, or not?
No, I was on the golf course.
So would you shoot it?
Yeah.
Would you?
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm an animal lover.
You could trap it and move it. I don't think even that would be legal, as it happens.
can't move
I think
it
they just
either.
need to get the expert in that got the Harris bomber and capture the bird and move the bird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think again it is so detrimental for children to not be able to play outside.
But now that's the other. John is the other side, which is these. Once they decide that once they get the scent of blood, they come in and they could take an ear. Bill in Kent, what do you think? Should the children stop playing outside?
No, the bird should be shot.
Thank
If it was
you.
a lion or a tiger running the streets, you would kill it. You wouldn't let people go this long. If you can't capture the bird because it's a rogue bird, it's a bird of prey and it's a rogue.
I'm amazed because in the end, I don't know. We have to live alongside nature, don't we, Bill? I mean, you
I don't mean
can't just
kill
shoot
them.
everything.
This particular bird only. I love nature. I love animals.
Yeah.
But this is a rogue. It should be shot. End of story. No, he's because it's caused more trouble.
Yeah, but I mean, then you'd have... Imagine the children. What message does that send? the children.
Could be a bit traumatic, probably, for the kids.
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, that would be brutal. Yeah, quickly.
I was gonna say, it's interesting. No, I do some work with a charity called Starlight, and they do all this work around play and how it alleviates trauma. And just, again, like, play for children at this age is so important. And I think they've got to find a solution so these kids can
and
be outside
if they
playing.
say, look, don't worry, kids, we're bringing in a sniper, that's a traumatic childhood memory right there.
You wouldn't tell the children, would you?
We'd hear the bang, wouldn't they?
Kids are clever.
Thank you for your calls. We've got to move on.